Alrighty, so booting her up. From what I hear, the damage variables are incredibly low. But we'll see about this. Wait, what the hell? What? Did I boot up the wrong... Hold on. Oh, right, hold on. I did not put in the mod folder. Give me a minute. I did a brainlet maneuver. That is Reaper Harmony. Where is Chronicle? Did it not download? The hell? Well, it's gonna only take a quick second. Look, my G like the my G drive has like 10 different installations of like so many other mods, so if I happen to mess it up every once in a while, I'm sure it could be understandable. All right, XCOM Chronicles. Let's go. Installing. There we go. Mods, X Chronicles. No acrylic names, thank you. I do not know how to speak that. Comfy guitar vibes. Hey, Ascanari. All right. First things first, always Poland. Okay, what do we got? First things first, the base. That's not a great base loadout. Soldiers. We have operatives. So, I heard that HP totals were low, but holy shit. That's... What? Anyway, the main reason why I like Poland, is that it's nice and central. I get all of Europe, I get a bit of Eurasia, I get some of Africa. It's a nice central location. Considering that in vanilla you either want to cover Europe or America, that's a good spot. I'm just trying out the mod, so technically I did an Iron Man Halo because I scummed for that ending, but I'll see how far I can get with some Iron Man. So, throw me some names. To be fair, I don't think it's the guy's first language, so that's fine. As long as it's understandable, that should be okay. No HWPs. Hunting knife. A usual hunting knife made of good steel. Cutting 3. Is this a scale? Don't see a scaling. Oh, wait, no, scaling's down here. Is it... question. It does not say what its variable is. So I'm assuming it's 0 to 200. Right? The knife doesn't fucking explode somebody when you sneeze on them? What is this? Casual hour? The Colt 1911, also known as the Colt Government or Government, is a single-action, semi-automatic, magazine-fed, recoil-operated pistol chamber for the 45 ACP cartridge. It's developed by John Moses Browning in 1908. One of the most popular guns in the world. 7 cartridges in a clip. Hunting rifle. Classical magazine rifle. Pleasant weight. Reliable mechanism. 5 cartridges in a clip. Electro flare. This compact device produces a bright flare light when it is thrown. It highlights the enemy in the vicinity of the electro flare. Fire extinguisher is 40 smoke damage. Well, now. Just remember, whoosh, you're dead. Stun is 60%. Blast radius 0. HP and multiplier 20%. Okay, so 20% of 40. That still fucking kills you. First aid. Access lift, okay. Xavier is a perfectly fine name. Extinguisher. Yes, that is your name. You have fucked up. Alright, am I missing anybody else? I should probably check my research. Cooperation with the United States, Russia, and China. Well, let's see what they all provide. So wait, hold on. They'll cancel each other out? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the Russia one at the same time, too. Okay, so it's not... It unlocks a... thing. Okay, so... Alright, before we get started then... Yeah, I'm gonna pull this. This should be fairly quick. Can I not say Suka? Ah, they knew. Anyway, pulls up. I'm quickly gonna go get a drink of water while this is going on. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Oh, wow, Russia won. Or base, it hasn't ended yet, but... Nice. Yeah, there is no vote for America. That's hilarious. Look, I'm down for Slavjank. Also, welcome to the stream there, Skull? Or Skulls? Rush B, Rush B. Also, still got 3 names if people want to claim them. No Western spies. Monster Hunt. There have been reports of people being attacked by strange animals. We must go to the area and clear it. Fine. I'll get rid of the first part. Lame. By the way, congratulations, Zephyr. You were the only surviving named character of Halo Reach. Or the Halo mod. And you ended as a colonel. Well, you also had another job. You had a jobber ODST with an energy sword and a jobber, you also had a jobber Spartan with you. Everyone else died. Yeah. The only one who didn't die of the named characters was Heighten because he was in the med bay. I think. Everyone died in very interesting ways. Okay, so what do we got for guns? Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. We're gonna need a lot more guns if we're gonna get through this. We are not ready for this shit. We don't even have first aid kits. Actually, how much... Okay, I've got 5 more space. So everyone's got the same loadout, and hopefully not dying. What the fuck is this? Well, I basically can only bring 5 people to this because one person's just not... Damn. Ah! There, I made it work. It looks like jumbled letters. The Russian Federation will become our trustee in the council. Officials in the presidential apparatus confirmed the consent to cooperation. We will be able to conclude contracts for equipment purchases and receive other help from the Russian intelligence services. Building a base within the Russian borders may provide additional preferences. Do not hurry to build additional bases. Each base built means responsibility for the region of construction. At first, events happening in other regions will not be your concern and not be able to affect your rating. However, later on, you'll be able to take responsibility for global events. Good question, actually. About as much as it normally costs. So expensive, but not as pricey as it looks. Yeah, I'm going to do this in the day if I don't even have electro flares or med kits. This is awful. There are blind wolves. What in the fuck? Shield. I'm not comfortable with how close they're getting. I'm going to get Swiss cheesed. I don't think Xavier is going to make it. These take way too much to swing with. Oh no. I just don't have TUs. Don't shoot the friendly. Well, Xavier's fine. We take those. The jumpsuit has no protection, but it does give us reactions, which I assume gives us some dodge, maybe? Hey, Scotty. And Nictus just got friendly fired in the knee. We did it! It's just alien corpse. And Nictus is the first casualty. We don't have enough people to promote. You need to have enough people to actually promote people. We can now acquire and use the weapons and equipment adopted by the Russian police. Yay! Contact aliens. Acquire gym. Okay. Democratizer. Okay. We can now rent MiGs. Sure. Let's figure out what these even are. Police vest. Set of SWAT protective equipment. Provides limited protection against bullets and melee weapons. Democratizer. A folding rubber baton with a metal weighting compound. It can stun a person or break his head. Insufficient against armor. Taser. Police electroshock gun. 15 fucking kinetic damage. Okay. Oh, wait, so is it 3 shots and then that's done for the mission? Or 3 damage and... Well, 3 shots and then you have to buy a new one. Got it, that case. Police club. Riot shield. Shockproof shield provides front armor from the forward side and also capable of blocking hits in close combat. 25% invul save. A shield bash can stun the opponent. A Russian gun developed on the basis of the Glock 17. Service weapon of the Russian police officers. 18 cartridges and caliber 9mm in a clip. Cedar SMG. PP-91 Cedar. The submachine gun developed in the early 90s by the request of the USSR Ministry of Internal Affairs. It's used in police special operations. 30 cartridges, caliber 9mm in a clip. You want that shield. The Saiga shotgun. 12-gauge smoothbore carbine on the basis of the AK-AKM created in the 1970s by Kalashnikov concern. Is capable of auto-fire. Clip capacity, 10 cartridges. Yeah, this thing fucks. Like, holy hell. 4 times 8? Are you kidding me? AKS-74U. Ukrot. The shortened AKS-74 option. For arming crews of the Ministry vehicles. Also, thanks to its small size, it is used by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Security structures. 30 cartridges of 5.45mm. Hey, nonsensic rat. Yeah. Range is aimed is 4, auto shot is 1, snap is 2, accuracy fall off is at 6. That's still pretty decent. Smoke grenade. Yeah, this thing's better. I do not think that CQC is on. And there goes the rest of my money. Just grab a couple of tasers. Some riot shields. Reaction fire is different than CQB. CQB, as in XCOM files or X-Pirates, means they have a chance of parrying you. Oh wait, that's right, I have to equip for 10 now. Medals are not in the mod, as far as I am aware of. Oh, wait, no, there are awards. Okay. Everybody dead. Okay, so first aid. There's no quick draw. Oh, that sucks. Well, given that nobody else has asked for a priority slot, asked for a slot, then yeah, no, I can get you in. And I'm cool for privateering style, so yoink. Also change out my paper doll. Shoulder shield? I'll be faster. And no spare ammo, though, until you can get some muscle on you. Sir Montano, your auto shotgun. I'm pretty sure the Extinguisher wants to be in melee combat, given their name. You need a lighter loadout. Two-handed does not seem to be a thing here, so there you go. This is a glorious shitpost, and you know it. Also, apparently fire extinguishers do not need both hands to use. Actually, you do quite well as a sniper. Yeah, I think everyone's equipped as good as they need to be. In your XCOM, your open XCOM folder, go to user, make a new folder called mods if it doesn't already exist, drag the folders in there. You're good to go. Contact aliens. The beings met by our field investigators unambiguously are not simple animals. Different individuals vary in a shape of a body, coloring, and even number of limbs. If it is not enough, their ability to stop bullets in air is rather convincing to declare. We're faced extra-dimensional beings. We do not know where they come. Attempts to take one of the beings alive failed. The caught subject quickly lost mobility and soon expired. The encounter also revealed that the insufficient level of training of our operatives. I don't have the money for that. I don't think I get a refund for, Yeah, no refund, so just gonna build those hangars. So I'm losing a lot of time on that, unfortunately. Aliens terrorize. Yeah, daytime, thank you. To successfully complete the mission, you must eliminate or neutralize all savages. Yeah, so there should be a folder called that has the name user. Oh, there's little goblin fuckers. Gun butt hit. Yeah, needless to say, I like goblins. I don't have grenades. Now, I believe it, which is the problem. I can't get into melee range with him with the fact that these guns do, like, crap for damage. Because one guy in the back has a bow aimed at us. Why do you hurt me like this? I'll get there eventually, guys. Don't worry about it, man. We got this. We got it. Oh, actually, I can hurt them. Like, the shields aren't protecting them that well. How am I supposed to prevent the terror when, like, I can't even get to the terror? Good question. One, two, three. Yeah, it's 3. And Chain just got sniped. It certainly did damage, all right. Unconscious, though. I doubt we can, actually. Yeah, because no alien containment. But I will take full advantage of it being stunned. The jobber is unconscious. I am apparently a hotshot. And Luxury is dead. And the Extinguisher is dead. Because this fucker can throw javelins like crazy. You bracketed that. Somehow. I will say, somehow, despite front facing, which adds +3, and then front armor 6, these guys are hitting for over 10 damage. Like, what in the fuck is going on here? No, because they have shields. They block bullets. Oh, you can fucking tear open fences. I don't think it was trying to purposely do so. I think it just shot the bow. And that's how that ended up. Oh, there is CQB. Because he just got parried multiple times. Hey, Toothless. I think it's less nasty and more the fact that I just can't get into combat. Yeah, I can't make the gym for another, what, year? Zephyr dead. You know what? Do I have the Geoscape? Yeah, I'm gonna roll that back and try and not do that, and instead just get the gym. It doesn't help that my spawn was, to put it bluntly, shit. Also, given that the helicopter is not needed, and it's not an interceptor, I can instead build facilities. Right, have to wait for that research to pop first. It also doesn't help that the hunting knife sucks. Like, it does not hit. I know our people suck, but it's like, oh boy. Literally, the Russian pistol is better, but... It's literally better. What the fuck? Fires faster, hits just as hard. That's incredibly rude, but okay. Accuracy bonus is melee. Yeah, no kidding. The 1911 sucks in comparison. Get Scotty back in, and then some other names I'm pretty sure I've forgotten. Or if not, hey, get your name in now. Alright, enjoy food there, Nictus. You're not dead anymore because I rolled it back. Because bad purchasing decisions, as it turns out, would put us in a bit of a bind, so I didn't do that. Oh, right, no riot shields this time around. Whoops. Read that. Get us a gym. Once it actually finishes building, of course. Hello there, Laquarton. I fucked that up. Laquitron. Yeah, considering how many people we're gonna need for these... Yeah, no way in hell. You're actually right, we do want to. Well, we're trying out a new mod. And unfortunately, we are running into an unfortunate situation of, oh god, it hurts. Yes, it is indeed that mod. Yeah, we have to get to the fantasy first. And getting there is proving to be difficult. Shield and the pistol. All right, then. But consider, what if I can get good? That is a lot of training on the field there. It's still annoying that, like, why is it in the shoulders? Yeah, no, it genuinely does, but it's still annoying that, you know, it's less to use to grab from the shoulder. Right, you're not voting first aid because you physically can't carry it. Because he wants to be the extinguisher. Also, the fact that the fire extinguisher is actually a decent weapon from what it's looking like. Oh, fuck off. It is the exact same setup. Cheeky breaky, It doesn't need two hands, but I will definitely fire it like it's, a one-handed weapon. Because now you can imagine me running around with, an AKS-74U. I look cool as hell. Practical? God, no. But cool? Oh, yeah. I am an idiot, baby. No one has stamina. No one has to use. It's awful. HP is a suggestion. I can only get one. And that's a miss. This I actually do want to hit somewhat accurately. Do not fire through your friend. Are you high? It hurts, man. It hurts so bad. And the worst part is, I let that guy go and he starts shanking the block. Fuck. How many bullets can you take? Oh, we are so fucked. Okay, cool, he died. I know everyone's low HP, but I'm going to assume that they have much more than I do. Because, you know, they're the big strong. I have the bullets and the range. Clear the firing lanes, me. Is everyone gonna die in this terror mission? Probably. Is it good firing practice regardless? Yes. Yeah, just like the main problem I'm having with this mod is the fact that everything is just so fucking slow. Like, I get it. You want, you know, you're kind of simulating everyone in melee combat going really fast. I'm assuming that's what they're trying to go for here. But the problem is that it's just so slow that you just can't get to the scene of the combat quickly enough. So anyone who gets caught out is on their own. Yeah, you're right there, you evil commie dictator. Ah, yes. Once I could delete the map, things got faster. Yeah, that checks. Besides, the reaction training's good. Wait, am I taking stun? Why are these... Why are they taking stun? Were they standing in smoke? I guess I was standing in smoke. Yeah, that checks. I mean, I'm kind of half tempted. I guess I didn't bring smokes. Right, because everyone's a paraplegic who can't carry that much stuff. What, the fact they're everywhere, I can't get to the bad guys without risking? And the thing is, everything does so little damage in this mod that I can't break the fences. Though their bows very much can break the fences. But to be fair, a max damage from my gun also did the trick too, so... Bow damage OP. These guys hit hard with their bows. What's that? Cross my eyes? Yes, sir. Sir, the goblin seems to be dodging me with proficiency. Even then, I still have 9 front armors. 9 front armor with, some health to soak. And they're tearing through fences reliably, which has a set destruction value. So unless I'm rolling completely garbo the entire time, or they're rolling extremely well on all their hits, I think they have some inflated damage. Jesus, lady, nice shot. Like, genuinely nice shot. Okay, so all the gobos are in the front-facing arc now. You've still got javelins. You've got knife. Spear. Splat. Right? See what they're packing under the hood? Well, the good news about... Wait, no, that's bad news. So the thing about TUs is that the more TUs you use, the more you train your time units. The people who have more time units get to get more time units. If he is, he can join in the firing show. I've got plenty in the back. So I brought plentiful bullets for this madness. As far as I'm aware of, at least how it was done before, is you spend TUs to get more TUs. As long as you do damage once or heal. You do not have javelins, so I will attempt to get away from the fence. No, that does not count for XP. And in this mod, we are very likely to kill our own dudes. Knife, knife, knife! Yeah, at point blank, this becomes a lot more, you know, tenable to do. The problem is, we're at point blank. And that sucks. The sprites are good, honestly. Two hits for Scotty. Let's hope he smokes out. I think they are working on a Doom mod. Are you bleeding? No, you're not. It's a scratch. You're good. Oof. Yeah, From Ashes, I actually gave it a try. Definitely needs a lot more content, because I kind of ran out in the middle of the month and just had nothing to do, and I got just murked from the fact I just could not make money. But definitely good foundation. Well, they have it installable nowadays, so it's actually pretty simple to get From Ashes to work. Oh my god, I actually destroyed some fencing. I beat the impenetrable armor. I better get, like, a shit ton of stat up for this. You fucking what? That was close. That was uncomfortably close. Yeah, it uses a custom open XCOM, so you're gonna need to use their installer. By the way, turn fucking 20 of active combat. Hello, Nictus. There we go! Ah. We spent 20 turns killing some dudes. Please, no more terror mission. Actually, what's the wounded count? Just overnight. Holy shit, how long is this taking? Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a lot of research I just wasted. Oh. Jesus. This is gonna take a while, ain't it? Oh god, it hurts. Oh, I forgot to build the second gym. Very bad, me. Oh, I can make my own claw blades if I research this. Hell with it, let's do it. Bow. This bow is made from wood, with a bowstring from plant fibers, rather hunting than military weapon. Can I see the damage? No, I have to research the arrows separately. Spear. Simple 1.5 meter spear. It is capable of piercing armor. Base 50 accuracy, thank you. It's not on the research list. Bone knife. The weapon of savages, a knife made from animal bone, sharp but fragile. Well, our income increased, so that's good. Bone axe. The weapon of savages, an axe from a scapular bone of some sort of animal. Sharp but fragile. Would be good if I could hit with it. Facilities. Maintenance costs, isn't it? Fucking hell. Yeah, I think the square is 100, and then the dashes are 20, so that sounds about right. It also randomly rolls a bonus or a malice, so it's not always consistent. We are fighting blind wolves. Knives out, boys! There's a bot. Someone mind smushing it? Because they don't want you to just, like, shoot everything in this mod. They want you to engage in melee. As silly as that sounds. Oh, shit, man. We could have gotten some followers. I could have been popular. X-Pirates is good stuff. Guns in the bag. Come out to me, you clout shit. For some reason, Helsing Abridged is on the mind. I do apologize. That was actually rather crude. Ow. Well, Zephyr just got stabbed. For 3, yikes. Great, the wolves have decided to just live in the corner. Alright, chase them down for now. I could, but we honestly need the melee experience more. And these things suck in melee. But it's the classic clap, clap, clap sound. He's gone. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on, Fido. Time to die. Still came out positive. Are these even needed for... Okay, so they're needed for something later on. I have not tried World of Terrifying Silence, but I am definitely looking into it as a thing to look into. Your operatives can do more than just walk. Hold control and the unit will run 1 TU less, 1 energy more for each step. Hold shift and the unit will... Okay, so there is modular movement. Claw blade. Light and supernaturally sharp dagger. The blade has an organic origin, completely ignores the armor of the target. Oh, Jesus. Huh. Two cutting damage ignoring all armor is much better. Still, apparently if looking at goblin corpses is where it's at. And the A's are terrorizing Moscow. Yeah, but combine that with some scaling and you're good to go. You know, dude, javelins are awesome in X-Pirates. Like, use them, use them, use them, use them, use them. Don't tell Dio because we don't want him to nerf him. Dio has already touched that nerf button. Okay, so they're mostly coming from the right flank on this one. Like, there's actually a consistent direction here. What I'm not so keen on is if these guys happen to have something, say, like... bows. Or other ranged weapons that will just snipe us. Our health is getting bigger, which is nice. I'm starting to see people with, like, 11s. Bow! Bow! That's a frag. Tagged him, bag him. Actually, I should check. Is it on? Turn it on. Why wouldn't we do this? I can actually get into, you know, frickin' melee. And yeah, the extra punch actually matters a lot from that the AKSU. But now I can actually get into frickin' melee. Sir, you were in the combat zone. I am sorry, but we had to take the shot. Just know that your sacrifice was not in vain. Maybe. No, you get a very sharp point penalty for being the reason why a civilian died. Oh, wow. Thank God that thing cannot hit worth a damn. Zephyr, light him up. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! Bang, bang, bang! That's javelins. We should be very careful. Fucking fence. Jesus, they longballed that. Barely did any damage, thank God. spears would be nice if they had reach, but honestly, it's not going to make too much of a difference because we still have to get annoyingly close to even, you know, initiate melee. The fact that we can sprint is the big difference in our melee play. Because now we can actually close the gap. In Pirates, they have reach. In this mod, they may not. We do not know yet, and that is a big thing to keep in mind. This is supposedly set in a fantasy setting, is loot. Also, welcome, welcome. Tap. Another way of calling this mod is its reverse gate. Good click. Yeah, I stole it from you. Anyway, I'm gonna see if you can slice. No, you cannot attack the gate with a slicing attack. You can't miss if you're at point blank. Right, CQB is a rule. But he was still a step away, at least, so... Oh god, bleed 1. Can anyone get to the table, or does he need a DACA himself? Barely saved himself. But that's still saving yourself. Still, yeesh. Just enough training to not be dead. Yeah, 2 HP. Understandable. That's a 40% increase. Good God. Goblin corpse. The studied specimen is a clear resemblance to a mammal, but also has the properties of an amphibian. Probably, the development of the species took place in a world with a greater gravity and a different spectrum of the sun. However, the general biological basis allows the same means to be applied to it as terrestrial organisms. That didn't do anything. Oh shit! Right? We actually have real survivability. Speaking of, who wants to join the team? No. But having no armor on gives stamina reaction to melee accuracy. Because goblins exist. Yeah, I'll give it a Bread Knight. Nah, there's still a Nictus running around. I believe. They're what? Where are they? No, that's right. You got kneecapped. You all share a police vest. Did I... Sorry. Look, I played a lot of Ragnarok Online. I see that and see it as Islud. Nah, we can get it right. Please don't be a night mission. Don't be an asshole. Barely not a... Fuck that. That looks like some Dimension X shit. Nope. There's a firm case of it's looking like a night mission and I don't really feel like it. Okay, I have stopped being an idiot now. Contact savages. Collusion with the new enemy has become a serious test for our field investigators. These beings are undoubtedly intelligent, but completely uncivilized. Their development is close to the Stone Age, but as practice showed, they are very dangerous in a fight. Our operatives are not trained proper tactics for oppressing such enemy. Plus, the noticed supernatural abilities of savages do not ignore such a threat. We need to advance to a new tactical level. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just gonna take a while to make a contract with the Russian army. Yeah, our HP is starting to get higher, but TUs are still fucking rock bottom. Yay, it's a good month. I will say that the early game of this is also very, very, very slow. No special trainings, just regular training. Due to the growing threat, we gain permission to acquire and use modern military weapons and equipment adopted by the Russian armed forces. Combat vest. And now we can get a MiG-24. All mid-24. It's faster. It's got more weapons. Well, it's got the ability to fit weapons. The quadrocopter. A military-grade quadrocopter used for reconnaissance and site survey. Not armed. So, the combat vest. Modern Army protective set. Aside from bulletproof vest, it is supplied with night vision device and electronic sight. So this thing is just better? Yeah, just better. A small gym for developing the skills and physical condition of staff. Does not cancel jogging around the base. Fire damage. There are two types of fire damage. Normal deals 1 to 10 HP damage per turn, ignoring armor but counting resistance. The damage value only means that the size of the ignited zone. Such damage is dealt by burning. Direct fire damage deals HP damage like any other, but takes into account the target's armor. Don't underestimate melee weapons. Not all problems are solved by a bullet. Many opponents are vulnerable up close, and in many cases it'll be faster to reach the enemy than to aim at them. In addition, later you can find or invent melee weapons of impressive strength to develop your fighters so that they can win in one blow. You have several different bases with laboratories. Make sure they are running different research projects. The same researches will not sum up, only complete. Special effects can be applied to a unit in battle. Some of them are indicated by the color of unit. The whole unit is blue, freeze, to use reduction. Green, poisoning, loss of HP. Brown, stone skin, increased defense. Head and torso are green, disease, slow reduction of parameters. Head and torso are orange, dust helmet, protection from mind attacks. Hands are red, focus, increased spell power. Staff, operatives. We cap out at 40 fucking TUs? Holy shit. We cap out at 11 size strength? Oh, fucking joy. Okay. Well, given everything is smaller scale, in theory... Oh, shit, sniper rifle. Oh, shit, this thing fucks. Okay, get me some of those. I need to pitch some stuff. LMG that murders the things. Requires shielded laboratory to study acid arrows. But why? It's not that special. AKAR. This thing is not terribly great, but comes with auto fire. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with the sniper rifle and the LMG because these things are just better. Xenonauts isn't bad. It's just they tried to adapt old com, and then they kind of tried to streamline it, so it has a lot of the trappings of old com, but oh shit, grenades! Finally, actual grenades. Grenades do 20 damage. So they just kill you. Yes, Dad. Yeah, no kidding. To be fair, it may be because it generates a area of effect of where it causes things to happen. Morbid time. Man, I love being absolved of all responsibility because I don't happen to be there. Help! Help! We're dying! Well, you don't appear to be in my jurisdiction, so fuck off and deal with your own problems. I guess we are. Apparently, you know, we just work Budapest. Jesus, it took the rounds without even flinching. I miss not having crispy gun sounds. Punch! Also, oh god, he's dying. We need to take care of Extinguisher. You are not equipped for that purpose. Spear down. Come on. 18 to use. This is assuming there aren't medals or augmentations that make me, you know, better at things. I'm not even aware of Marble Suns in my sphere, honestly. Oh god, you have 2 knives. You don't need 2 knives. Funny as that is. Because melee combat. Marvel's not honestly something that interests me. I'd rather be doing something like Battle Brothers or something. I'll actually know that I'm having a good time with it, too. Look, we look after our friends, you know? Well, the problem is you still need to do... we still need to do the early missions for points and money. The problem is there's not much to this other than just... Early game, we're gonna get screwed. Late game, well, later game in this, we're actually starting to make some progress. The early game needs work, honestly. Dude, City of Heroes remake would be awesome. Yes, yes, yes. I know there are private servers running around, but like an actually good, like, City of Heroes Villains remake, yes. Dragunovs hit like a truck and actually have a good aim stat. Oof. Condolences, Zephyr. Yeah, like, with how tight they want the combat to be, the maps are really big for what they are. What the fuck here, Chan? That's twice I've killed my own people. Yes, I do. Yeah, just frickin' commissar'd him. No mercy, no respite. Oh, no. Once you get laser weapons, it's basically over. At least in its current form right now. Or at least back in the day when I played. To hear that it probably hasn't changed is, yeah. Once you solve the immediate problem of dying, you're good. Avenge, Nictus! Avenge! That is thoroughly not avenging. Really? Well, it says vengeful. Oh my god. Sir Montato has been slain! The scant into melee has failed. Retreat! Retreat! His squire is dead too. You said something about going into buildings. Fucking fence! Oh, hello there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Actually, no. I knew they were both there. I just whiffed all my melee checks with a spear, and then they just passed their checks. That was less gank and more of... Wait, fucking hell. No. No, you don't. That's why we're doing it as we are. Fuck. Well, Bread Knight's not dead, which is good. Daka daka daka! Look, he's got nice pants. Yeah, I wish there was more in-between missions rather than terrors. So I can actually train up skills. Because that is 3 losses I have taken in this mission, and that's going to take a little while to replace. Chupacabra. At least the guns I have aren't ass. We have improved on them significantly. Fair enough, that too. Just something where it isn't going to take me a year to, you know, get to the conflict zone. It will. There's a passionate team behind it. The face when you whiff that many damage rolls into his back. But yeah, these little bastards are hiding in the frickin' building, and there's not a whole lot I can do other than, you know, try to root him out. So I know he's in there. Oh, I know where he is. Bug Hunt's not the problem. The problem is actually, you know, getting him to come out and show his ugly head without sniping me. Front shield saving lives. Oh, there's another one? Okay, maybe we do need bug hunt. Are you fucking kidding? So I think that's like half the squad that wiped here. Four operatives KIA. And we still came out positive. Oh, hey! We actually captured some. Okay. The Extinguisher died with 1, Sir Montano had 4, the Squire had 1, and Nictus just kind of got chumped. Alien corpse. Remains of the alien decay extremely quickly, turning into a puddle of disgusting slime. The analysis could not locate cellular or virus structure in it. In some remains, we noticed firm remains that the spectral analysis could not match with any known substance. The large caliber weapon, the Special Forces, is signed Contact Invaders. So basically, I need to start just interrogating them, I guess. So we actually did have to take one alive, which works to our benefit. To be fair, those ex-pirate researchers go a lot farther. Goblin Fighter. A common goblin does not wear armor or clothes, and most often is armed with an improvised weapon. Not too much of a threat for a trained and armed human. Melee dodge at 4 times reaction, so it's probably fairly dodgy. Nictus the Doomed. Oh, and this leads to report orcs. Well, I have only one way to go, so invader language. Let's see. Was trying to look for where, if it was just obvious. Alright, I'll finish off the month. You'll have to take a police vest for the time being. Hey, you actually haven't friendly fired anyone. Was it his fault? Oh, yeah, absolutely was your fault. You actually can boat a pretty heavy gun, so I'll rock you out with that. Well, both of you can actually boat. It's roughly about the same as far as I'm aware of, but what is important is that they've included catgirls. Oh my god, a huge scorpion! I believe it. You must become whole again. Turns out big-ass caliber rounds are very nice for killing these things. No. You just get the chance to use said to use. They're probably using auto fire. Because every weapon has a weapon that they snap with, or they react with. And for most auto guns, it's going to be their reaction fire. Which is why it's, like, dropping, like, giant amounts of just fire. I think that's the case, at least. Bang. I could be wrong, but I think that's supposed to be the case. Some weapons are also not capable of, reacting fire. Like, you can't react with a minigun. It makes sense if it's in multiples of 3. Bang. Get him, Nictus! Get him! Like I'm using MP5s all over again. Except those actually killed the damn things. It's a very functional loadout in this game, apparently. Oh, geez, she died green. It's not easy being dead. Can we make our armor out of this fucking carapace? Where in the fuck? I am genuinely amazed he somehow managed to... Okay, there he is. Thanks for the reaction training. Oh. But now there's a big-ass scorpion. Shielded prison leads to shielded lab. I'm running out of pistol clips. I'm gonna need some more. Because I was terrified of going up and stabbing these things. Do we have to? I swear if it's another fucking... Is it some... Okay, it's different. Green skin. Sir, this is fantasy. Oh yeah, no, he's dead. He's 100% dead, and I'm not going to care. Wow, he just did a whole lot of nothing, as it turned out. Okay. I was waiting for that one to happen, but honestly, I cannot be arsed to give a fuck right now. This one's eating bullets like a champ. Like, oh god, I actually kind of need some more firepower. Yeah, I'm assuming those are berserkers of some kind, and thus do not get in the way unless you want to experience death. I will say, I am a bit surprised. This is supposed to be melee heavy, and yet any opportunity to train up or practice melee is going to get me killed, and yet I now have these auto guns that just rip these guys apart. And it's safer to do this. I mean, it would check. Hello, sir. Hey, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do, but I'm about to unleash the wrath of the Lord on these greenskins. Wait, Paylor? You don't need to know who he is. Jesus, that Warhammer's fucking massive. So yeah, these orcs aren't too bad, honestly. Nah, it's not made out of 40 karat gold, unfortunately. To be fair, yeah, like, if you just rush Hex, I guess, and you don't have time to, like, prep up for it, you're gonna get fucked. The only thing I'm getting out of this, because I kind of went slow, is it's goblins, except tougher. Well, you can always be ready for lobstermen, too. It's just a matter of, bring lots of smoke grenades and hope for the best. Actually, I'd say they're pretty easy in Pirates compared to, say, Files. In Files, you are in for a bad time. If you are playing Pirates, bring a cutting weapon. That or gas. One of the two and you should be fine. Shit. Easy. Invaders' spoken language. The spoken language of the invaders is rather simple and practically does not contain tone transitions and other intricacies. Apparently, the language is designed artificially for communication between different species with not too similar articulation organs. Our linguists have compiled a sufficient enough dictionary for carrying out interrogations of the subjects of interest. Well, I mean, lobstermen have one of two ways of going. Either you're dead, or you're not. Alright, I'll hang up my hat here. Okay. Thoughts on Chronicles? Holy fucking shit, is this slow. Like, you could bump up the time units by 20 for, like, everyone, and it would be much more enjoyable. Not only that, but the early game is, I'm gonna put it bluntly, boring. You have two types of missions. Monsters or Alamaus hunt down a city. There's not enough intrigue that's really going on for you to clue in other than just randomly getting attacked. Maps are too big, it's not clear what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it wants you to use melee to bypass shields, but then it gives you good guns and enemies that don't have shields. So the time you've spent training your melee and risking your people and dying is not effective in the moment. If people would like, I can pick this up again, or the next time I do some open XCOM, I can try a different mod. Again, I'm only stating, like, initial impressions, but with a mod like this, like, you kind of want to hook people in early. Reach hooks you in early, you've got weapons, you've got effective tools, you've got interest. It probably needs a little bit more variety, but again, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and you kind of learn the mechanics quickly enough to be able to do the last mission. Yeah, that's the problem. There's not enough TUs to do anything. Even with sprinting, which does solve the problem, it's still really slow, and you're still really fragile. There's not a lot of ability to do tactical play. So, yeah. Yeah. Arguably, there's CQB that help you out, but in this early state where you're just a flab of meat rather than, like, the dancing pirate god... Yeah, smaller maps. If you're gonna have tighter stat lines, you need tighter maps. Like a full-on terror mission where you need to bring in all guns bear and whatnot, and all combined forces. Good stuff. That's where you pull out the big map. But we really need some training maps just to get this started, and like 20 TUs for like everyone minimum. I'd be happier with like having 60 to 80 TUs for most people. I don't think it's a bad premise. I think it's fine for what it is. Just... it feels really constrained for no good reason. And the maps that are being used... actually, as a side effect of there being terror missions constantly, the primary enemies you're fighting are always in an urban environment. Which sucks for direct shooting, but with all the bows that they have and other arcing weapons, they can just hit you with unabashed, like, volition. How many chain link fences did I have to try and shoot through to get to some basic tier enemies? Map design needs work. Early game needs work. I don't think it's a bad mod. It just has some design problems. I am not going to harp on it for its poor language because it's obviously not the guy's first language and it's understandable enough. So that's just a low blow. Yeah, no, like XCOM files, also the fact of there's more than just, we're not going into terrors constantly. We're not just having 2 missions. Like, maybe the mission types are, yeah, you don't have that many, but they're different enough enemies with different enough situations, with enough gear and enough pulling you along early along, with a overhang of what's going on, that it keeps you hooked. You're working towards something consistent. These missions, we might get 2 or 3 a month, and I still don't know, like, now it wants me to do shooting, compared to an XCOM files is... yeah, no, you need to understand what you're doing, which encourages you to look deeper at the tree, see how they interweave, develop some tactics, work fast, work efficiently, and yet you're still uncovering things constantly and getting new toys. Here, I'm basically stuck with the guns that I'm buying, because I'm not really allowed to use their weapons. I mean, I can, but our skill is so fucking garbage that it's not worth trying. Anyway, I've been hanging this up a little too long. Does anyone want to throw a raid in any direction? Anyone want to throw some love in a direction? Thank you for coming on down. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty then, who to throw? Remember who you were. You know what? I'll throw it to the other XCOM lad. Trying some superhuman stuff, so... Hello, Rabomage. And thank you, God. Let's throw over him some love for hopefully getting through those superhuman attempts. But yeah, thanks for coming on down, and hope everyone had a good evening. Bye-bye.